Welcome to the World on Points, where we show you how to travel more for less. I'm Chris, and today I will be talking to you about what I consider to be the most underrated travel rewards program in Canada. Now, if collecting points is new to you, you've probably heard of this program, but you don't consider it to be a travel rewards program. And that's because before 2021, this program was exclusively related to buying movie tickets, earning points on movie tickets, redeeming them for movie tickets, because this program was owned by Cineplex, the movie theater chain. So you've probably heard of this name, but you might not think of it as travel. And if you don't realize how powerful of a travel program this is, then you are definitely missing out. The name of this program is Scene Plus. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video, as there is a recent change in a partnership to the Scene Plus program that gives you even more opportunities to earn Scene Plus points. Stick around to the end and I'll tell you all about it. Now, when it comes down to determining the strength of a loyalty points program, it really comes down to two main categories. How easy is it to earn points, and how easy or valuable are the points to redeem? That is where the Scene Plus program really shines. Now, on the earn side, it's no different than many of the other loyalty programs in that they have partnerships or co-branded credit cards. So in this topic of loyalty points, credit cards play a big part in there, right? So American Express membership reward points, Aeroplan points, Merit Bonvoy points, these are all points programs that have co-branded credit cards that earn those points directly. So that's one way of earning points. What makes Scene Plus unique, and what I want to start with first, is that they're also a retail partner. So again, looking at American Express membership reward points, you can only earn those by using an American Express credit card that earns MR points. There's no other way to earn them. You can't just go pay cash at a grocery store and earn American Express membership rewards points. But you can with Scene Plus. And that's because Scene Plus is partially owned by the Empire chain of grocery stores. So stores like Sobeys, Freshco, Safeway, etc. They offer Scene Plus points. They used to offer Air Miles. Loblaws chain of stores offers their PC Optimum points, right? So the native points program for stores like Sobeys is Scene Plus. They also have some partnerships with other retailers like Home Hardware, Kelsey's, a handful of other retailers. So there's an opportunity to actually earn on the retail side, even if you don't have one of their credit cards, which is very unique compared to a number of other programs. On that topic of earning with credit cards, there are a number of Scene Plus based credit cards that have exceptional earn rates. One of the biggest strengths on the earn side of the American Express membership rewards points is that the Cobalt card is such a high earner. They have a couple of other cards that have really good high earn rates as well, but the Cobalt really stands out. Well, the American Express Gold card with Scotiabank earns 5 times points, just like the Cobalt card does at grocery stores. It actually earns an elevated 6 times points when you spend it at one of these Empire branded grocery stores, like I mentioned, like Sobeys, Safeway, Freshco, etc. Not only that, you'll also earn 5 times points on this Scotia Gold card on eligible entertainment purchases, movie theaters, tickets, ticket agencies, etc. Travel actually earns 4 times points, which is very, very strong, because most credit cards are earning 2 or 3 points on travel categories. So this is actually really, really high earn. So just as an example, this is how this credit card, along with a number of other Scotia credit cards, offer some fantastic earn rates. So not only can you earn points on the retail side, regardless of which credit card you use, but you could also earn additional points by using one of the co-branded Scotia Scene Plus cards. So being able to kind of pile these two on top of each other, Sobeys will routinely have promotions like every other grocery store has. Spend $120 and get $10 in Scene points. So being able to combine the earning on the retail side and the earning on the credit card side, you really have an opportunity to kind of supercharge your points earning. It's easier to just organically earn a larger number of Scene Plus points through your regular kind of everyday spending at grocery stores and restaurants and that kind of stuff than it is in many other programs. So this is a huge strength for the Scene Plus program. Now, on the redeem side, I had mentioned that there's 2 big things: the value of the points and how easy it is to redeem those points. So Scene Plus makes it incredibly easy. 1 point is worth 1 cent, 1 redeemed for travel. This is a travel channel. We're talking about travel redemption. So That means when you look at that grocery store purchase, like I said, the Scotia Gold Card earning 6 times points for every dollar spent at stores like Freshco and Sobeys, that is a 6% back, right? That is a very strong earn rate. And even other grocery stores, that's 5% back. When you look at travel, that's 4% back. Gas, transit, and a couple other categories earned 3 times points on the Scotia Gold Card, so that's 3% back. That is very strong. Most cards, the Cobalt card only earns 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. And although you could do some, transferring of those points to other programs to maximize some value out of it, it would probably be difficult to beat 3% on a regular basis. So the Scene Plus points are actually, considering how you can earn them quickly, they have a very strong and easy to follow 1 cent per point. The other side of redeeming is how easy is it to redeem. So you have some programs like Aeroplan, for example, which is owned by Air Canada, and you have to find a flight, and each flight's going to have a different number of points required, right? So you kind of have to know, okay, my 30,000 points, what kind of flight can I get for that? And you may have to do a little bit of shopping around. That can also fluctuate with the cost, right? So you may find a flight that you want and it's 30,000 Aeroplan points, so you start saving. By the time you get your 30,000 Aeroplan points, you check, and now it's 35,000 points, right? So it takes a lot more planning. It's a lot more complicated, more research involved to kind of utilize points that are part of programs like that. Same with the Marriott program and a number of other programs that are tied to a specific company or entity like an airline or a hotel, right? So the simple thing here is that you can put, as long as you have a Scene Plus based credit card, if you put any travel purchase on that card, you can apply your Scene Plus points to that purchase, full stop, as long as it's travel. So if you have $500 in Scene Plus points and you put a $500 Airbnb charge on your card, you can apply that $500 in points, and it literally it erases it from the statement, right? So although you still earn the points actually on the original purchase, so you actually earn those 4 times points on the travel booking from that Airbnb in this example, so you'd earn those 2,000 Scene Plus points, and then you can, but then you erase it from the statement, right? So that is a fantastic option. It means that, so what I personally do is, so I collect Scene Plus points. I have the Scotia Passport card. The reason I have that card is because, like many Scotiabank credit cards, it has no foreign exchange fees. So this is the card I use whenever I'm traveling outside the country. The thing I do is I always put my car rental on this card. It has that Passport card has fantastic insurance for car rentals. So for me, that's just the easiest thing to do. So I would say once a year, I get a free car rental just because I've earned enough Scene Plus points throughout the year to pay for that card. So pay for that car rental. So for me, that's just easy way to redeem it. But for you, again, just anything you want to cover with your points, just make sure you pay for it on that card and you can redeem it. It's super simple, which is one of the biggest strengths of this program. Since you stuck around to the end, I'm going to tell you about an extra bonus that many people are not aware of, and that is that Scene Plus has an exclusive partnership with Rakuten, which is the cashback site. Now, if you don't know about Rakuten, you definitely should be checking that site out. Offers cashback on a number of different retailers, like they vary all the time, but Old Navy, Gap, Lululemon, etc. The bonuses move up and down all the time. But anyways, just go to rakuten.ca. Scene Plus members get instant access to exclusive offers and can earn up to 20% more points back in Scene Plus points. So basically, instead of earning cash back, which is what Rakuten usually gives you, you can set, if you link your Scene Plus to Rakuten, you actually earn Scene Plus points instead, but you earn a bonus above and beyond. So if you were supposed to get 2% cash back through Rakuten, you'd actually earn more than that in Scene Plus points. So it's an awesome partnership. Many people aren't aware of it. So make sure to link your Scene Plus and your Rakuten accounts. So that's the 4 reasons I feel that the Scene Plus program is one of the most underrated travel loyalty programs in Canada. To recap, on the earn side, you can earn through retail partners like Sobeys, Freshco, Home Hardware, often with these large multipliers for buying certain items, much like PC Optimum does and things like that. And there's a number of co-branded credit cards with Scene Plus that have fantastic earn rates. So you can earn on the retail side and have some really strong multipliers on the credit card side, making it much easier to actually rack up points and actually hit dollar values, a point value that's worth redeeming. And then the two main things on the redemption side: number 1, fantastic point value. Easy, uncomplicated point value. 1 point when redeemed for travel is worth 1 cent. easy peasy. And then the second big thing is because it's easy to redeem those points. Just put the charge on one of your Scene Plus credit cards, and you can apply the points from your Scene Plus card, from your Scene Plus account rather, to that credit card. You can erase the charge. It's very, very simple, doesn't require any complicated stuff. If you have $400 in points, you know for a fact you can redeem that for $400 in value. Again, a lot of these other programs like Marriott Bonvoy, there's a disconnect sometimes between the number of points and the actual cost of the hotel. Sometimes a $200 hotel is 20,000 points. Sometimes a $200 hotel is 30,000 points, right? So that point value fluctuates. But with Scene Plus, you always know you're getting 1 cent per point. It's super easy to plan, and it becomes a very easy thing to save and apply $200 or $300 of Scene Plus points to every single trip. Throw a couple $100 on the flight, or throw a couple $100 on your car rental, or throw whatever. So it's a very nice, easy to use program, not complicated. And those are the main reasons why I feel this is the most underrated loyalty point program in Canada. Until next time, safe travels.